Have you ever stopped to question why most traditional depictions of Jesus Christ and biblical figures predominantly feature fair skin, blue eyes, and light hair? What if the truth about their physical appearances has been obscured by centuries of artistic interpretations and cultural biases? A group of Russian scholars have recently unearthed compelling evidence that challenges these commonly accepted depictions. Their findings suggest a narrative that has largely been overlooked. Jesus Christ, along with all biblical prophets and their followers, were black. Imagine the ripple effect of this revelation. It's like a stone thrown into a still pond, disrupting the surface and sending waves of shock and curiosity across the water. This discovery has the potential to rewrite the narratives of faith, diversity, and inclusion within the context of religious teachings. Delving into ancient texts, the scholars meticulously cross-referenced biblical descriptions with historical records, archaeological findings, and scientific research. The evidence began to paint a different picture from what most have come to know. The Bible, for instance, often describes people and regions with words like burnt or black in the original Greek and Hebrew texts. In the Song of Solomon, for instance, there is a verse that translates as, "I am black but comely." Moreover, the geographical locations mentioned in these ancient scriptures, such as Ethiopia and Egypt, were predominantly inhabited by people of darker skin tones. Further evidence is drawn from early Christian icons and frescoes found in catacombs and ancient churches across the Mediterranean and Africa. Many of these depict biblical figures as having dark skin and traditionally African features, a stark contrast to the later European depictions. These findings suggest that the original ethnic identities of these biblical figures were gradually whitewashed over the centuries, aligning with the racial norms and biases of the societies that produced those depictions. In conclusion, the evidence points towards a black Jesus and biblical figures, challenging traditional narratives and opening the door for a more inclusive interpretation of the Bible. This revelation invites us all to embrace a broader perspective, to recognize the richness of our shared human history, and to appreciate the diversity that has always been a part of our spiritual heritage.